This was the first time I ever saw Jolene, and we were at the Litchfield BLM corrals. When they went to load her in the trailer, she almost jumped out of the chute. And the guys there even said, "Are you sure you want this one?" When we got her home, if you even looked in her direction, she would just freak out. So it was hard to keep her calm, even just going to bring her food. And then this was the first time I touched her, or actually I let her touch me. And I was using positive reinforcement. It took a couple days just to get to this point, and then I started using the Latigo as a consent button. Anytime she had her nose through the loop, I was allowed to touch her. And then I would click and treat, and if she was uncomfortable because I was petting her too far back where she wasn't comfortable yet, she'd take her nose out and I would immediately stop petting. This is her learning some tricks like smile and fist bump. Give me a kiss. Now she puts up with all my shenanigans, including rope swinging to mount her. A few months after I got her, I had a head injury, and I ended up going to brain injury rehab. I wasn't sure that I'd ever be riding this wild horse that turned into a saint. She has the easiest going and most forgiving soul ever. She's a saint and just wants to do right by me. I honestly do not deserve this horse. She is the best horse I've ever had. Here's us doing some liberty work. You can tell that she's very eager to please and enjoys this time together. She loves being domesticated despite the beginning where it seemed like she wanted to just be a wild horse the rest of her life. I really think the relationship we built at the beginning is what changed her mind. I'm not saying positive reinforcement is the only way to train a horse, but I do think that using only treats at the beginning to get her to trust me really built a deep connection between her and I, and then hitting those consent buttons. I also didn't show in the video, but I had a bell that she could go ring to say no, as if I was asking her to do something that was too hard for her at the time. But now she's like my solid mount that I can do everything with, and she's still the prettiest horse I've ever seen. Her number was 5713, but now her name's Jolene. With love.